Hello Libra, welcome to my channel, The Mother Speaks Tarot. My name is Allison. My channel is still just under a year old, so if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. A big thank you to everybody who's already subscribed, all my viewers. Thank you all so much, because without you, you don't have a channel, right? For everybody who is new and doesn't know, I'm also an author. I'm writing an action-adventure love story on superhero twin flames. It's called Perception, the Two Yet One, book 1 here, which I've read out loud live on Facebook and uploaded all of those videos here to YouTube for you to enjoy for free. If you've already read book 1 or watched all those videos, book 2 is published and available. These very high-quality paperbacks are available from Kindle Direct Publishing for only $15.99 each, plus shipping. But if you have Amazon Prime, your shipping will be free. All right, everybody, welcome. Welcome back. What I'm going to do today is receive our messages from another mother energy, another mother. Okay, so since this is the Mother Speaks Tarot, I've been celebrating the mother all month long. We had Mother's Day a few Sundays back, and so I took this whole month to celebrate the mother. Pardon me. And so we were receiving our messages from a different mother energy each week. The first week we received our messages from Mother Mary, Jesus's mom. And the second week we received our messages from my new Celtic goddess friend, Caradwyn, the Maiden Mother and Crone energy. And then last week we received our messages from our beautiful planet, Mother Earth. And this week we're receiving our messages from the Divine Mother. So what I have here is from my Thoth deck, the original deck that I used on this channel, is the Empress energy. She is the sacred feminine, the energy of the feminine itself. And then what we have here, is Durga. She is the Hindu goddess that is the universe. Okay. And then over here we have the Shekinah. She is the presence of God. She is the presence of the creator energy. So, okay. So today I am going to be using one of my new oracles. I love Alana Fairchild's oracles. At the end of I'm introducing the oracle first so that you understand why I chose the tarot. I'm using the white light oracle since everything in our universe that is tangible to us is made from light. Probably stuff that is not tangible to us. It's all made of light. And so I've been wanting this deck like forever, years. And finally I have it, and I am so excited. And I love how the back of all the cards is my white wolf. So beautiful. And I used to draw this star when I was a child. Now, to kind of go along with the style of the oracle, today we're using the Ethereal Visions Illuminated Tarot deck by Matt Hughes. I borrowed this from my sister. I've always admired this deck, and I think it just goes really well. The colors, the art style, it's very elegant, it's very feminine, it's very lovely. And so my sister allowed me to borrow her tarot for this week. If I need to clarify, I'm going to use my new deck, Tarot of the Cloisters. Now, in sacred geometry, straight lines are feminine and curved lines are straight lines are masculine and curved lines are feminine. And so I decided to use this deck. There won't be any reversals in this. In fact, it's so minimal, I don't even know who created it, and it didn't even come with a little book to even say who created this deck. So if I need to clarify, I'll be using that. Also, check out the description box. All the links to purchase my books are in there. The links to view me reading it aloud, the links for my personal life, my story. I have links for my friend April. I'm going to be using her oracle probably around July. And also, if you would like a personal reading, I do offer those. However, I do want to make an announcement that next week, the Mother Speaks Tarot is going to be on vacation. It's Memorial Day weekend for everyone here in the United States, but it's going to be Memorial Day week for Allison and the Mother Speaks Tarot. I need a break, and I'm going to take some time off. But I'll be back after that. And then what we're going to do is receive our messages from the Father energy. So, with all that said, let's get going here. So, for those of you who are new, I'll just explain how I read. I read minor arcana cards as messages about your free will, and major arcana cards as messages about your divine blueprint, which is the plan that you made for your life before you incarnated, so that you would encounter lessons of life that, when learned, raise the vibration and the wisdom encoded within your soul. Now, free will can change anything, so sometimes when we go lifetime after lifetime, we don't always go up in vibration because of free will. But if you can manage to keep getting up in vibration and wisdom lifetime after lifetime, I believe that is when we become what is called enlightened, and we affect a great deal of positive change on the planet. So when we're looking at your major arcana cards, it's kind of like looking at fate, but not really, because of the free will. However, there are times when we have written things into our divine blueprint that we absolutely cannot change no matter what we do. We wrote it that way, and that's indicated to me by the Wheel of Fortune card, which you do not have. All right, so I'm trying to keep these a bit shorter. So right here at the heart of everything, you've got the heart. Literally, your heart is what is going on right now. Now, these are timeless readings, but these are readings that cover about a week at a time. So whichever week it is that you're watching this, Spirit is, the Divine Mother is telling you that your heart is the focus here. Now, your heart has been broken. Okay, you've been going through some sadness. I'm a Libra, I know. I'm a Libra sun, but I'm also a Libra in like 4 or 5 other places, so I am really Libra. So I know there's been heartbreak, but the good news is that the heartache has been healed. When this card is in the reverse, that is healing of your heart. Okay, so your heart was broken, but now it's beginning to heal. And here is the energy that is crossing this, which is always red right side up. Now, what we have is more swords. Okay, so we started out with swords, which is you, Gemini, and Aquarius energy. It's all air energy. You're up in your head. Okay, so these two cards are all sword energy. I'm sorry, guys. However, even though your heart is healing, or it is healed, okay, you've healed from this heartache, you're still afraid. This is deer in the headlights card. This is what I call it, the deer in the headlights card. This is when you just don't know what to do. You're afraid to make a move. You're afraid to make the wrong choice. You just don't know what to do, and so what you're doing is you're just standing still. Okay. Now this could be what's going on right now, but this is also going to play out for a week, I'm feeling here. Okay. Now this is what's at the root of everything, and I think that your intuition, this is why you're afraid. Part of the reason you're afraid is because you know that whatever cycle you've been going through with this heartache, see, this would be completion of a cycle. What you've got here is the reversal of it. So this cycle is not over. This very important cycle is not over. And this is what you're afraid of because you've already gone through a lot of heartache. You've already gone through a lot to heal your heart. And yet you know intuitively, see her eyes are covered, that this isn't over. At least your heart is healed. Now here's what is in your most recent past and is moving out of your life at this time. You've had some sort of new beginning. A new beginning in something passionate and maybe creative energy. You may have started a new adventure, a new project, maybe a new job. And I'm just feeling like this beginning, though, it's on its way out. So for some of you, this was kind of like a fizzled new beginning. You may have started and then it just kind of faded out, okay? However, others of you, this is a new beginning that you are undertaking, and it's just that the beginning of it is over, and so now it's moving out of your life. Alrighty. Gosh, these are such beautiful cards. Okay, so these next two cards for me as a reader are future cards, and what we have here is the Hermit, and we've got him in the reverse. Virgo energy here, Earth energy. The Hermit is in the dark night of the soul. He goes inside to heal, to find wisdom about himself, what brings him joy, what is his guiding light, his wishes, what does he want out of life, what does he want in his life that makes him happy, okay? Now when we get the Hermit like this is where you're in Hermit mode, you're single, you're by yourself, you might be in the dark night of the soul, but you're definitely doing some circumspection by going inside. But what you've got here, Libra, is it in reverse. And this makes a lot of sense with the Three of Swords in the reverse as well. You've been through that dark night of the soul with the heartache that you just had. You've learned what brings you joy. You've learned the lesson. You've learned what you want. You've learned what you want. And you're afraid that this isn't over. So what does that tell you? The next card that we have here for your future is the Ten of Swords. More sword energy, okay? You have been in your thoughts a lot, which really is not surprising to me because you're Libra, you're an air sign, right? Very, very, very thoughtful. Us Libras are always weighing things out. What about this? Or it could be this way. Or, you know, we always want to be fair. We always want to be compassionate here. But here what we have is the Ten of Swords. Okay, and when you have the Ten of Swords, what this is you're stabbed in the back. You've been betrayed. You've gone through something really horrible. It could be 10 days, 10 months, 10 years worth of really hard lessons, okay? So this wasn't just heartache. This was some really serious, hardcore, soul-changing pain, okay? The kind of heartache that throws you into hermit mode, and it all had to do with betrayal. It had to do with sharp words. When you're stabbed in the back, that means that you can't even really defend yourself. You may have had a hard time even defending yourself. You didn't see these swords coming. You know what I'm saying? That's how you get stabbed in the back. That's how you get shot in the back. When you're stabbed or shot in the back, it's very cowardly. Whoever did this was not being, like a good knight or anything. This was betrayal. This was terrible backstabbing. But guess what, Libra? You healed. Because you balance out. You don't want to be in hermit mode forever. And so when we get this says, okay, you've been stabbed in the back. It's been horrible, but it's over. And this means it's really over. You are not going to experience any more backstabbing. So that's why it's really confusing here about this cycle not being over. Oh dear. All right. I really feel that this is definitely about love. Okay. With this heartbreak here. I feel like it is the kind of love that is so deep and important in your life that's why it was so harsh. It was so bad that it actually changed you. Okay, that's what the major arcana are talking about here. Oh, that's not major arcana, this one and this one. Okay. Now, here is your hope card. The Nine of Cups. Wish fulfillment. You want your wishes to come true. And this is love. This is cups. This is intuition. You know intuitively that you're meant to be happy. You know that you are meant to have your wishes come true. You know that you are meant to have these cups so that you can share them with others. Look at how this guy looks. He looks pretty content. You want to be content. You want to, he has a certain amount of he looks a little bit proud of himself. When you're at the Nine of Cups, you know you've done this. You've accomplished obtaining that which you wish for. Wish fulfillment. So what are your wishes now? Okay. Now this is right side up, and this is a beautiful card in your hope section. So keep hoping for this because you can bring it in. Whatever you send out with your mind, you can bring in with your mind. So with all this healing going on, you're going to get something that you want. Now, okay. All right. Now, what we have here is your environment or current state of being. Now, this is your element, okay? Whether you're a man or a woman, it doesn't matter. You are in your adult energy, your mature energy, your regal energy. You are the king or the queen of your domain. And look at this guy's face. I feel like you're having to be very strong here. And you know, this is you. This is your element. So, but I feel this has two meanings, okay? This has two meanings. This is you having to be like this, kind of cold, okay? The King and Queen of Swords can be a bit cold. You've had to turn off some of your emotions. You'll notice here that your this love relationship is being expressed in swords rather than cups. And so you're having to steel yourself. I just heard, I just got, this is steel. You have to steel yourself because someone has said or will be saying some very harsh, cutting things to you. This is the same person who stabbed you in the back, the same person who broke your heart, the person you were in love with. So this card represents both you and the person that you were in love with or the person that you love very much that betrayed you. Okay, this can be family, but I feel like for most of you, this is a love relationship. And with all these swords, okay, this is sharp words, sharp tongues. This is cutting. I mean, look at this man here is shredded almost. The heart here at the center is shredded by the three swords. There could have been a third party situation here. Now I'm being shown how free she looks when it's right side up, but how she looks a lot like the Hanged Man when she's upside down. She's still in some sort of stasis. So this cutting energy is why you're still afraid and you don't really know what to do at this point. Okay? Just have faith. Sometimes you don't have to do anything. Now, here is your fears. All right? So this is what you're fearing. Okay? And here we have more swords. This just is... You've got Earth only because you've got the Virgo Hermit card here. You've got so much air. You've got fire here with the wands. You've got water here. So you do have earth, air, fire, water. Okay? But you have mostly swords. Okay? And this page of swords is, I always say that this, this, to me, this is a spy. This can be somebody who is watching you. Okay? But like I've been getting this a lot too, that I've been getting this page with this King or Queen of Swords when, see, in the old days, or even now, you know, a king or a queen, they'll have a page, and they have the authority to send this page. They give this page authority to watch somebody and report back. So this could be like kind of like a boss and a supervisor, you know, like an owner and a supervisor or a manager or something, okay? Now, I'm not saying that this is work related, but this is definitely communication too. You're afraid of what you're not going to see coming because you were surprised in the first place. You don't know what this person is capable of now, and this person, their words are what is on your mind, I'm thinking here, because of all these swords. Swords is communication, you know, but it can be sharp. It can, and so what I feel like with this, when you've got the page of swords like this is, you know, this can be somebody watching you. This can be somebody watching your social media and stuff like that. But when it's in the reverse, it's the more darker side of that. This is stalker energy. This is where, you know, watch this person and maybe like make sure that they don't make a move. Make sure they, you know, tell me if they make a move. It's like you may be feeling like you're being watched, and that's why you don't know what to do, because this person is being very cold and saying very cutting things to you. When you trusted them and you loved them, now you don't know what they're capable of. And here is the potential outcome here. And we have the Six of Cups energy. The Six of Cups is, it's related to children, okay? It's this, I feel like this, you may have known this person when you were a child. This could be, you know, someone that you've been very familiar with here. Someone very close to you. Someone you trusted because you've known them for so long. Someone who you felt like a child with. You know, maybe you felt so happy you felt like a child. Maybe you had children with this person. Because this is the card of nostalgia. This is the card that has a heavy focus on children and a heavy focus on looking back. Okay? Now, this is the way it is for you right now. You don't want to look back. You don't want to look back at the good times because this person is not portraying that anymore. It's useless. It's useless to look at the good old days with this person because you don't know what they're going to do next. Now, this is the underlying energy, and here we have more swords. It's like, gosh, we've got the three, the king, the page, the 8, and here is the 7. So 7 and 8 and 10, this is almost at an end. However, what? Okay, I don't know what's up with this. This is confusing, guys. But I guess we'll see. Now, this is the 7 of Swords. This is when it's like this is deception. Okay, and I just you may have been deceived in some case, whether you deceived yourself or somebody deceived you. This is somebody getting away with something kind of sneaky. Okay, this is you receiving it back. Whatever was stolen from you will be returned. So maybe that's what this is. Maybe once, if you were, yeah, maybe once whatever was taken from you is returned, then maybe that's when it'll be over. Okay. I'm going to have to mention this. This card is, oh, I know why. I'm going to just get this stack out of here. The mother is showing me this as a womb. She's showing me this as a womb, and this is the birth canal. Okay? Right now, you're almost ready to be reborn, maybe. I don't see the death card here, but maybe next week, who knows? But it just, like, when it's over, you'll be reborn? I don't know. That's kind of what I'm getting, is this is a womb, and when it's this way, that's when you're born. All right, well, let's see what we get from the White Light Oracle. Please don't forget to like, also comment, share, and subscribe. Subscribe. Thank you all so much. And please don't forget to check out my books. I've had some sales since being on YouTube, and I haven't gotten any negative reviews. Everybody loves it. They even experience like spiritual healing. So check them out. They're part of my divine blueprint. One of the major things for me to do while I'm here. Now, if you fast forwarded through the beginning, I'm going to remind everyone that next week I will not be doing any readings. I'm going to take a week off. I'm going on a small vacation. And when I come back, week after next, we are going to be hearing from Father energies. So, all right. Divine Mother, what would you like to tell Libra? Oh. Oh, okay, because I always look at the lion on here, or I was looking at it. Oh, I knew it. I knew there was going to be something about this year's Lionsgate, because I believe that this cycle, at least for me anyway, this cycle began with a Lionsgate a few years ago. And I think it's going to end. Well, we'll see. We'll see what she says. Easter's Lion Gate. Ishtar is like Isis. She is like a Nana. Ishtar is she Sumerian or is a Nana? I can't remember. But in Vedic astrology, I'm also a Leo. So this is a very interesting reading for me today. All right. 44? 40? The number 44. Oh my God. Okay. Wow. The card right before this one looks like a phoenix, and I was saying I didn't have the death card in here. Wow. Where is 44? Yo, there it is. Okay. Oh, it's the last one. Holy moly. You know, this image was one of the reasons why I wanted this deck. Okay, Ishtar's Lion Gate, 888, and then 44, which 4 plus 4 equals 8. Okay, your heart. Oh, it all started with the heart. Okay, your heart has a heightened connection with the higher realms of consciousness and light. A blessing, empowerment, and positive omen shall enter your world. Doors will open for you. Abundance and prosperity are headed your way. Take care of your heart. Ask for spiritual assistance, and it shall be granted. Something negative is going to transform into something very positive. Oh, wow. Ishtar is the queen of the night, a dark goddess of loss and letting go, but also a priestess of the light who holds the keys to renewal from suffering. Okay, so this goddess of loss and letting go, that sounds very much like the Queen of Swords, which is you, Libra. The Queen of Swords learns from her pain. And when I said the Queen of Night, that got me because I'm a night owl. I not just like to be up at night, I function better at night. So interesting. Okay, so she is relentless in her pursuit to the path to true inner freedom. Yes, I am. I think that you are too. She willingly surrenders her attachments and her identities, even separating herself temporarily from her loved ones, with such boldness and confidence that she crosses into realms where others dare not go. Holy moly. She experiences vulnerability, and in that state discovers deep truth. Wow. Ishtar, or Easter, is the capacity of the soul to integrate our experiences. After reaching the greatest depths of suffering, she emerges and is reinstated upon her rightful throne with even greater wisdom, spiritual power, and compassion. Oh my God, that is so Queen of Swords. In a reading, she is a guardian and symbol of resurrection. You shall rise again. Oh, totally, I was feeling that death card. Wow. Those who have felt as though their identity or any other marker of security has been torn away from them are her children. They will find their way back to peace and prosperity under her auspices. If you have been suffering, this oracle indicates the end of the struggle is imminent. You shall be restored with so much more than you have lost. Ishtar is depicted in the Queen of the Night relief that dates back over 4,000 years from ancient Babylon. Oh, she's Babylonian, which was located in the lands of present-day southern Iraq. She is a bird woman priestess with talons and wings, flanked by owls and lions. Talons and wings. Air element. Lost my place. Oh, she is considered the goddess of the planet Venus. Oh my. You guys, that's our ruling planet, yo. She is considered the goddess of the planet Venus, but the star Sirius is also sacred to her. That is the dog. I love dogs. Its rise each year marks her ascent from the dark realms, which ensures prosperity and good fortune for the year ahead. Her jewels and tools represent her great power and effectiveness. The stars represent her higher consciousness and loving wisdom, and are a sign of great blessing for your life, indicating prosperity, peace, healing, and love. The Lion's Gate falls when the sun is in Leo. Leo is the sign of the lion, the astrological ruler of the heart, and the animal totem sacred to Ishtar. The rising of Sirius took place on the 26th of July in ancient Egypt, which marked the beginning of the Egyptian New Year. In modern times and different latitudes, the date for the rising of Sirius varies considerably. Nonetheless, the 8th day of the 8th month is considered especially potent, and when combined with the 8-pointed star of Ishtar, the numerical frequency of the spiritual portal or doorway that opens on the 8th of August becomes 888. The 888 frequency will stimulate your soul in its unique way. It facilitates a deepening intimacy between the spiritual worlds and the earth plane, an amplification of light, and an outpouring of positive blessing for humanity. It is believed many, if not all, cosmic avatars who come to Earth as advanced spiritual guides hail from Sirius and make their blessings increasingly available to humanity during this opening between the worlds. This oracle brings a message of a breakthrough and healing, of a significant lightening up of your life, and the end of a deeply challenging cycle in your life. Okay, so this cycle is almost over. Wow. There is a special divine dispensation augured by the oracle of Ishtar's Lion Gate 888. Where hope has been difficult to find, or all seems lost, the light shall return, and beautiful blessings are destined to unfold in your life. Wow. Holy crap, you guys. I am fucking floored. I had to say the F word. I'm sorry, y'all. Well, not really, I mean. But, the last few weeks, the readings haven't really been talking to me as much as they've been talking to you guys. But this week, I've been in need of more guidance. And so this reading really hit me. I'm excited to see what is going to happen this year. So just remember, you guys, Lionsgate, August 8th. Because for me, this is when that all started, a couple of years ago, the Lionsgate. And I just had this feeling, intuitively, I just know that it's going to really be over by this time. Okay? So now, don't be so afraid. Oh, whoa, look she's showing me this shape again, this womb shape. She's straight up, you are going to be rebirthed. You are going to be rebirthed, Libra. Wow, that was frickin' deep. I don't believe, I'm kind of disappointed that I didn't have to clarify anything. These are really pretty. They look like stained glass, but all right, Libra, well, there you go. That was a really great reading. I hope that it resonated with you. Now, I do usually say how much control you have over this situation, which is, I gauge that by the number of major arcana to minor. In Libra, you've only got two. You've got this world in reverse, and you've got the Hermit in reverse, and these are really, really important energies, but this is the most important. This is awesome. So, all right, that's what I have for you at this time, Libra. See you next time.